The concealed hinge jig from Craig offers a fast, reliable, easy-to-use solution that anyone can use to install doors on cabinets or built-ins, or to refresh kitchen cabinets with new updated doors. That's because the concealed hinge jig makes it easier than ever to mount concealed hinges that give doors a clean, uncluttered look. And the jig lets you do it with the accuracy of a drill press, but using nothing more than an ordinary drill. The jig makes the process easy, thanks to indexing cams and built-in measuring scales that ensure exact hinge cup positioning, plus a removable guide for the included carbide-tipped bit. Using the concealed hinge jig makes it simple to figure out the two main things required for mounting these hinges: determining how far from the door edge the hinge needs to be located and how far the hinges sit from the top or bottom of the door. How far from the door edge the hinge sits is called the offset, and the measurement varies depending on the hinge type and brand. Usually, you just have to read the hinge instructions, measure, and hope for the best. But the concealed hinge jig has indexing cams that take out all of the guesswork and uncertainty. Just turn the cams to the appropriate setting and the jig will be perfectly positioned when you place it against the edge of the door. That means all you have to do is use the concealed hinge jig's measuring scale to position the hinge at the desired distance from the top or bottom of the door. Clamp the jig in place and the hinge cup hole will be positioned correctly every time. After the cup hole is correctly located, you still need to drill a clean hole to the proper depth. Doing that usually requires a drill press and a specialized bit. The concealed hinge jig comes with a high-quality carbide-tipped 35mm bit that's specifically designed for the task. The bit shears the wood cleanly without tear-out for perfect holes time after time. To ensure the hole is straight, that bit rides in a drilling guide that locks quickly and accurately into the jig. A stop collar ensures correct hole depth every time too. Once the cup is drilled, the concealed hinge jig makes it just as easy to drill the holes for the hinge mounting screws. Just remove the drilling guide and use the two holes in the jig to guide an ordinary 1/16 inch drill bit. Unclamp the concealed hinge jig and the hinge drops into place and mounts accurately every time, whether you're installing hinges on one door or adding new doors to an entire kitchen. That means all you have to do is mount the door to your cabinet and the job is done confidently, quickly, and with professional quality results using just a drill with the concealed hinge jig. For more information about the concealed hinge jig and the rest of our hardware installation solutions, visit us online at craigtool.com.
Remember when you had to smooth out those joists? When you needed to easily fix a stubborn door or make two uneven boards flush? Now you can do all this and more with the WIN electric hand planer. The 6-amp motor provides up to 34,000 cuts per minute through even the hardest of woods. While most of our competitors have a maximum depth of 5/64 of an inch, the WIN planer exhibits 16 positive stops in 1/128 inch increments to fine-tune your cuts anywhere up to 1/8 of an inch deep. The WIN electric hand planer also comes with a handy dust collection bag that can be attached to either the right or left-hand side of the planer, an adjustment wrench with onboard storage, a kickstand to protect your blade, a rabbiting guide to help measure the depth of your rabbets, and a parallel fence for making perfectly straight cuts. The base of the plate even has a V-shaped groove to help make chamfering the corners of your wood easier than ever. And if you have a dust extractor, you can plug it right into either side of your unit to maximize the collection of sawdust and keep your work area clean. Remember when you had a reliable planer that gave you years of quality service?
Remember when?
Sometimes we're more connected to computer screens than we are to each other. That's why Black & Decker is here for those moments when you become inspired to reconnect with the people you love. We introduce to you our new 13-amp 7¼ inch circular saw with laser cut line guide. The laser cut line guide provides you with added confidence to make clean and accurate cuts on plywood, 2x4s, and more. Also equipped with a convenient spindle lock, making adjustments to your blade is easy, so you can focus on other important details of your project. The Black & Decker 13 amp circular saw with laser cut line guide. Cut with confidence and reconnect with the things that matter.
Remember when your planer could handle every job you threw at it? The Win 12.5-inch benchtop thickness planer repurposes rough and worn wood while also providing uniformity to the thickness of your boards. Attack pieces up to 12.5 inches wide and 6 inches thick. Our 12 amp motor generates over 18,000 cuts per minute at a 26 feet per minute feed rate. Each full rotation of the knob adjusts the height of the planer at 1/16 of an inch, allowing for extremely precise measurements to meet the needs of the project at hand. The Win thickness planer also features a fully granite table to prevent scratches and marring to your board. Not only does this create a stable and perfectly flat base for wood to smoothly travel over, but it also provides a non-stick surface to prevent sawdust from clinging to the table. This package also includes a 2-inch fan-assisted dust port, a soft rubber grip adjustment handle, foldable in-feed and out-feed tables, side-mounted handles for easy transportation, and a tri-roller feeding system to help minimize snipe. Make boards flush, repurpose old wood, and get exact measurements, all with the Win 12.5-inch thickness planer. Remember when you brought those old jagged boards back to life?
Remember when?